Alright, so this is going to be a general tarot reading for the collective. As always, take only what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force fit for your situation. If this is for you, you will intuitively know that it is for you. And with that, let's get started. Alright, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take those too. Okay. So to get started... Oh, that's a mess. Those fell sideways, and I'm feeling tempted to take it as... I've never taken cards to be sideways before. They're always either upright or in reverse. But these fell dead on sideways. So I'm going to leave them like that. And the reason why is because there's just a specific message that came through when I looked at the cards. So I'm going to take those as being kind of like... Just bear with me. We've got two cards sideways on the table, and I promise that I've got something that makes sense for those, even though I've never seen that before. Alright, and that feels like the end of it. Okay. So... Wow. Queen of Wands. Somebody who's restless nights, feeling left out in the cold. We got the Emperor. Oh, wow. I've never had a reading like this before. Okay. So right away, there is someone in the collective who is very passionate about somebody else. So this is going to be a love reading. There is somebody who's very passionate about somebody else. This person who feels passionate is... It's weird. Like there's this sense that whoever this is, this King of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if he's passionate about somebody who he either can't have or doesn't want to have. There's a Ten of Swords here. So Ten of Swords, tens are all about completion. If you've watched me, you know that I always echo that. But yeah, Ten of Swords is being stabbed in the back. It's kind of like this is the last hurdle that you're willing to take regarding something. It's the epitome of feeling blocked. It's kind of like hitting a wall every time you try to go to do something, and not getting what it is that you feel that you need. Like it's literally getting stabbed in the back. I wouldn't say it's necessarily deceit, but it's being met with some kind of like resistance that obviously is hurting you on the back end, right? So King of Wands in reverse, either is trying to get over somebody or they're feeling passionate about somebody that they can't have. There's a lot of feeling as though, and it's weird, there's two cards. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I've never had this happen before where two cards completely fell sideways, and the two cards that fell sideways are Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost as if, oh, I can't pick it up off the table, come on. All right, I don't know why I couldn't do that. I got nails for once. Judgment and Wheel of Fortune fell sideways. And the way that I'm looking at this is it's almost as if, like, you know, if counterclockwise is moving forward, right, and counterclockwise is moving backwards, reading left to right, right? It's almost as if there's like some kind of decision that's waiting, or some kind of shift that's pending. You know, you've got Judgment that would be dishing out karma, whether that's good karma, bad karma, whatever that ultimately means for this King of Wands in reverse. And then you've also got the Wheel of Fortune that's waiting to spin. So it's almost as if this person's kind of being held in limbo. Ultimately, there is going to be a shift, and it's going to bring somebody away from this feeling as if, you know, it's going to bring whoever this King of Wands is away from sleepless nights. It's going to bring them away from feeling like they're left out in the cold. There is some kind of opportunity that's going to open up where this King of Wands is going to be able to kind of, I'm getting like, it's almost like the floodgates. It's kind of like there's like some kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say epiphany, but it's almost as if there's this like, I would say like innocent, like, I don't know why, I almost got like choked up there for a second. It's almost as if like there's like this like floodgates of like something opening up and somebody opening up about their emotions. I'm not sure if that is specific to the King of Wands or if it's somebody coming to the King of Wands. The rest of the cards on the table are why I'm kind of a little caught on whether or not this is the King of Wands coming to terms that he can't have what he, either can't have what he's currently chasing, or is upset that he wants something that he doesn't have or can't have. And I'm going to ask for some clarity around that because we do have 5 of Swords on the table as well as 5 of Wands in reverse. So 5 of Swords is the conflict competition card. And 5 of Wands, even though it's up in reverse, it's as if that's also a competition card. I don't know why this one's so hard to do. This reading's so difficult. But at the end of it's, I don't know, maybe it's, there's like some kind of clarity that's coming through for this King of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm getting intuitively now that I look at the cards again, because we have the King of Swords upright as well as the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is almost like, it's like a trickery card. It's like, it's kind of like, it's I don't know, I can't think of a better word to say it right now, but like it's like F-boy energy, or it's an insincere offer of emotional something for somebody. It's kind of like, nobody wants your smelly fish, like walk away, sir. It's kind of as if like somebody's giving a cup that it's like there's like a deceitful element in it. So it's almost as if this King of Wands is like getting smart about some offer that they were previously being given that wasn't in their highest good. So I think that makes perfect sense because we've got the Ten of Swords here. So this is somebody that felt stabbed in the back, is kind of like, you know, having second thoughts about something that it is that they chose or chased or went after or currently have. Like I said, there is going to be something, there's almost, like I said, there's like this, like, there's some kind of, and again, like I'm getting choked up as I hold the card. Totally freaking weird. It's actually kind of worrisome, but it's almost like there's like this blockage that's about to dissolve and somebody's going to be able to open up about their feelings, whether that's for the person that's going to resonate as the King of Wands in this situation, or if you're waiting on something from a King of Wands. King of Wands being a fire sign, somebody that comes in very passionately, you know, has like a lot of desire. This could be a past or present person for you. It doesn't sound like a present person. So I'm going to say that whoever this reading is for, you're not the smelly fish person, right? So you're not the person that whoever this King of Wands connected into that ended up not being in their highest alignment. You're not the person that backstabbed the King of Wands. If anything, this might be somebody that you're interested in. Past or new lover that's coming in for you. Like I said, there is going to be some kind of opening where it's like the floodgates. There's just like this like breaking open and like admitting feelings and like softening, because we've got the Emperor in reverse here. So it's like as if somebody is really kind of gaining some clarity around a recent decision that they had made. There is a Queen of Wands here. So Queen of Wands is looking, she was off to the side when the card fell out, and she's looking over at this competition card. Conflict, sorry, not competition. She's over here looking at this conflict card, not competition, sorry. She's over here looking at this conflict card, and it's in reverse. So it's almost as if this Queen of Wands is seeing this play out energetically, whether that's here in the 3D and if you believe in the astral and like, you know, people kind of, things happening, you know, in the 4D, 5D, whatever the other dimensions are. There's a couple other different energetic spaces. So like if you are intuitively sensing that there's some kind of shift in your person's energy, this is a confirmation of that. Because the competition, the conflict, we're just going to call it competition because I can't get the word out of my head, regardless of however I hold this card. All of that's dissolving. So if you're the Queen of Wands, it's almost as if you can see this energetic shift in your King of Wands, right? And again, Wands are a fire energy. I know there's a lot of like back and forth interesting energies on it, but it is fire signs. So we've got a lot of Wands, we've got a lot of Swords, and we've got some Cups on the table. And it's weird. I picked up the bottom of the deck. We've got 4 of Wands in reverse, as well as the Moon. So there's almost as if there's some kind of clarity that's coming in regarding that like previous choice that this King of Wands had made. It's almost as if something's being illuminated here, that this isn't the direction that he wants to go in. I would say ultimately based on, again, how the cards fell and the way that everything kind of just is reading left to right, which I don't know, that's happening a little bit more regularly than I'd like it to in my readings. Usually I like to intuitively place the cards, which I think is sometimes why I get stumped. But yeah, there's some kind of secrets, deceit, something that's coming to light here, something that's going to shine some clarity around why this King of Wands should not continue to go down that path that's, you know, just consistently screwing him over, right? And what's interesting here is we had the Ten of Wands, which is a completion card, meaning like King of Wands just no longer wants to go in that direction. He's so done with it, over it. That isn't in his highest alignment. So I'm going to say he's walking away from somebody. And it's almost as if this energetic shift... Why can I not pick up these cards? I'm so sorry. Okay. There's almost like this like energetic shift that's coming, right? where karma is getting dished out, and so is a change of, like, a shift in energies, a change in next chapter. There is something better that's coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. And honestly, I think it's going to be this Queen of Wands, because she's over here off to the side. She's not in the mix of all this, like, BS that's going on. Spirit, can I get some clarity on this King of Wands in reverse, please? Who is this? All right. Ooh, yep. So this is a third person, so this is a third party situation. This is somebody else that, the King of Wands was going after somebody who was not emotionally invested in this person. If anything, there might have been some manipulation in the mix, considering the Queen of Wands is in reverse. When she's upright, it's all about, like, a nurturing energy. It's like, what's best for all is best for me. In reverse, it's almost as like this could be a pretty shitty energy. This is somebody who would be emotionally manipulative, somebody that you know, doesn't have somebody else's best interest at heart. This is somebody, I'm not getting a sense that in reverse, this is somebody who doesn't see themselves as a Queen of Cups. This is somebody who uses their Queen of Cups to damage others. So this is absolutely the result of some kind of third party situation, and I think that makes a little bit more sense now. So King of Wands chose somebody that wasn't in their best interest. Even tried to get some guidance around it, and I don't know what the guidance was specifically, but as a result of everything that I'm seeing here, it almost seems like yeah, they chose wrong. They chose wrong. And it led to, like I said, like a bunch of sleepless nights, feeling left out in the cold, but they're shifting away from that energy. It's almost as if they've realized that this Queen of Wands is the energy that they need to go in. So the signs when it comes to tarot don't always have to be, you know, a one-for-one match, even if this does resonate for you. So if your person's not a fire sign, it could be any zodiac sign under the sun. I recommend looking at both. I think sometimes, like, you know, different tidbits that come out during the reading itself. If those resonate for you, that's how you know that this is your reading. But it doesn't have to be everything. Does that make sense? Anyway, burps of confirmation. I don't know if, like, you guys watch enough tarot videos, but there's a lot that says that, like, when you burp in the middle of a tarot reading, apparently it's supposed to be like a confirmation, that and like random sounds that happen while you're doing the reading. So I don't know, kind of have to smile at that one because I think it's funny. Now I do have, ooh, I did look at the bottom of the deck. So there's a King of Pentacles here. So it's almost as like somebody might be worried about finances. Somebody might be worried about finances. Take that only if it resonates. And then I do have another new deck that I like playing with. It's the Love Oracle deck by Simply Mystic. I actually watch her tarot readings, and she's pretty spot on with a lot of her stuff, especially with how she reads her cards. So, Spirit, what's going on in this situation? Please, for the collective. What's going on? Yeah. Yep. Okay. So whoever this King of Wands is, he's trying to surrender. Damn it, why can I not pick up cards today? I think it's because I painted my nails. So there is somebody that wants to surrender to the situation, but they have a lot of fear, and it could be as a result of this financial piece that I just spoke about. They might be trying to get their finances in order. They are, they might be going through some legal matters, whether this is a divorce, a separation, or, you know, custody if there's kids involved. There's something here that, might be holding up this shift from taking place where, you know, Judgment and Wheel of Fortune come into the mix. It might be that there's somebody might be getting some kind of, you know, judgment, some kind of justice dished out as a result of whatever it is that's happened up to this point. So we have Judgment twice then, because Judgment is written on the bottom of this card, and we had it come out separately with the actual tarot reading. Interestingly enough, we also have the Healing card. So I kind of get a sense that there is, and if you look at the bottom of the card, you also have progress and improvement written here. So there is this sense of moving forward, which it's interesting. The rest of the cards are very much so a forward progressing story. And like, it's really like, it kind of trips me out that they're starting to fall like in this like very like left to right pattern in my readings, but we're just going to keep taking it. Yeah, so whoever it was that this person was originally plugged into, they thought that it was going to be like, you know, a marriage. They thought that there was going to be kids. There may have even been future planning with this person. But like I said, that Queen of Cups in reverse, they just wasn't the real deal. So I feel like your person may have been deceived, lied to. There might be some kind of abuse. Yeah, your King of Wands is afraid to move forward, afraid to take the leap, afraid that maybe you won't accept them, won't take them back. Right now they are in a little bit more of a selfish energy, but they are coming out of that. So when I read this Seven of Swords, the way that I look at it is it's not that this is somebody who's being selfish, in a sense that it's going to be negative to you. This is somebody who's just needs time to themselves, really, to kind of get their stuff in order. Spirit, what is the ultimate outcome for the situation? What's coming up as the King of Wands gets out of the situation with the Queen of Cups? What's coming up next? Ooh. Okay, for some of you that this might resonate with, there might be some kind of proposal. So this person might be coming towards you to offer something. If you are this Queen of Wands, which I'm kind of getting the sense that whoever it is that's watching this could potentially be the Queen of Wands. So there might be some kind of, you know, proposal, some kind of offer, something that's being offered to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a ring. So we'll say that right now. It could be just like a general love offer. It doesn't have to be an engagement. There's also going to be some kind of, increase in finances. This could be for you or for your person, your King of Wands. So either way, there is going to be some kind of money that's going to be coming in, some kind of increase, whether it's success at work or success outside. This person may or may not have already come to you to let you know how they feel about you. The reason why I say that is because we have secret crush. What's interesting here is it's almost as if like the fear of them coming towards you is as a result of, you know, are they gonna accept me, or am I gonna be what they want? You know, what if this doesn't go to plan? What if, you know, there might be a fear of a rejection there. So they may not have come to you yet announcing that they have feelings for you. But yeah, so this is interesting. What can I get, Spirit, as an overall energy? What's my advice for the person that's watching this? That's too many cards. I'm gonna take that back. That's way too many cards. We just had like 5 fall out in like a chunk. I'm really only looking for like 1 or 2 cards max. Spirit, what's the advice here? And it's interesting because this fell out on the top of the 5 cards. So beyond the ordinary, it's interesting. It's almost as if whoever this reading is for, this is something that's divinely guided. This isn't something where it's just like this ordinary, somebody's going to come towards you, you're either going to accept and deny and then walk away. This is something that there's some kind of depth here. Great big love. Okay, so I put the cards upside down, which I don't know why I do that sometimes, but when I put the decks down where you don't see the backs and you just see like the actual cards, and I'm not going to take the card that just showed to you guys because I don't feel like that's connected. This was an example, but sometimes I put the cards down upside down, and I don't know why I do that. And then when I pick them up, I'm just like looking at the bottom of the deck, but I take that as like, you know, those are the cards that I'm supposed to be looking at. Great big love. Like, you know, there's something that's like deep here. So if this is for you, if this is your reading, please let me know. I'm kind of getting the swing of the fact that my cards are starting to fall out a little bit more linear. Usually they just kind of like end up in a pile. I spread them out based on intuition, what comes through at the time, and then I just do my readings that way. So hope you guys didn't mind me getting a little stumbled there for a second, because like I said, the cards have just been falling out in a pattern of their own lately. And then I also, you know, I'm hoping that it also helped to have these additional oracle cards. But like I said, there's something else here though. There is something else here. Hold on. This is for the person that's watching the video. Higher view. Okay, yeah. So whoever it is that's chasing this other person, you're being called to have a higher perspective right now. As much as you might want your person right now today, as it is like immediately, you have to have a higher perspective and respect the fact that this person is going through something significant. Like I said, we had legal issues on the table. We had fear, healing. You have to allow this person time to heal in order for them to come to you, right? You have to give them time to separate themselves, go through these whatever legal matters. If there is some kind of separation, divorce, custody, could be anything. And you also have to give them time to come over their fears. Ultimately, they are surrendering to the situation. They are allowing themselves to follow their intuition here. But I do think that that is a very significant card to come out for having a higher perspective. So you, as the person watching this, you as the Queen of Wands, you need to give this person time. They are over here healing their heart, and as much as they've been broken open and they're seeing that they have these feelings for you, and you know, maybe it took them to go through this situation for them to be able to admit their feelings for you, whether this is if this is a past person, if this is a newer person that you haven't already previously been involved with. They are coming to this realization that you are their wish fulfillment, that you are what they want. So give it time, but I do think that is a very significant message to come through at the 11th hour over here, that you need to give them time. Not everything's going to happen on your timeline. So I don't know who that's for, and I hope it doesn't come across too aggressive, but I'm hoping that that message does that for the person that's meant to hear it, that you do take that to heart. But yeah, totally got a little scatterbrained on this one. If you're interested in personal tarot readings, I do offer them. I have a bunch of different services and items in some of my shops. I've got an Etsy shop, and then I've got my own private shop. I've got my own website. So wherever it is that you find me, feel free to click around. Yeah, I hope this gave you some clarity. No pressure to buy anything from me. If anything, this is free for whoever it is that sees this and finds this and that this resonates for. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe. I kind of cross-post this between different social apps, so wherever it is that you have a preference to see me, hope you decide to follow, and stay tuned for other readings. And with that, take care, good luck. Yeah, have a good weekend.